Peace, everyone. Good morning. Happy Black History Month. This post, I wanted it to be a video of me exploring my own Black history when it comes to my art. So I actually broke out a couple of different pieces that I've worked on over the years. This piece came from probably like 2016, 17, something like that. This is one of the pieces I did when I was a night auditor at Hampton Inn, drawing, exploring Black images, creating Black surrealism. And I really enjoyed this piece, and I'm happy to just find it, uncovering my own moments that made me the artist that I am today. This is another piece as well, kind of coming from around that time, the way it was put together, the panels and everything. I can kind of tell that is, I want to say maybe a little earlier than 2016, maybe somewhere right out of college, something like that. You have the nice African features of the face, kind of an abstract face, or kind of another surrealism, Afro surrealism image. The sun, the Black Power fist in the middle, that was actually my fist. So I don't know if, let's see how much my hand has grown. Oh, that's the wrong side. So that's actually my fist. Definitely emphasize my fingernails. But I think that was, yeah, you can definitely see it. I'll try to get it closer. And so yeah, that was just me exploring that. Wow, look at this piece. Now this piece goes to Art 4 Person High School. JP Art 4 Person High School. This is Fight Nights. So you can kind of see my style developing even as far as back as high school. Definitely took my time. This was charcoal pencil. I can't remember who this fighter was. It was just way too long ago. This was definitely like a Muhammad Ali, but this was something that I used to explore a lot with white charcoal pencil. These kind of like um, abstract Afro men faces, masculine faces, you know, and I just thought that was interesting that these pieces are separated by years, but that was something that I am still kind of doing. And maybe should do. Maybe that could be like the next piece. Black canvas, white charcoal pencil. I think I would enjoy that. But yeah, this just showing off different levels of mixed media, charcoal pencil, white charcoal pencil on. So this was probably on charcoal paper. You can see like construction paper here that I cut up and paste in. Even having a little chunk of his face is in this other realm, this other black construction paper with the white charcoal pencil, and then that goes back up into this area where it's kind of similar, maybe a different type of paper or similar paper, but more black charcoal pencil, and then this goes down to this light tan paper, and then it goes into pencil. And you can see more of his features, his arm, etc. You see his other boxer down here. I definitely remember enjoying making this piece. At this time, I wasn't as active at sports at the end of high school. And one of the only sports that I ever really enjoyed just looking at was boxing. Even though I never boxed, I always enjoyed the sport of boxing and martial arts. So we have another piece from high school, and I think this came out wonderfully. I think I didn't know what I was doing here. I think I knew I was doing, you kind of see it again, that overlay, that mixed media, the image being one way, then changing the paper, changing the texture, and then it becomes something else, and maybe go back or continue to something else, and just enjoying that little abstract face again. I got to get back to my little abstract faces. I think it was a balance of me putting so much emphasis into one particular face and getting all these details and getting all these looks and, veins in his hand. And then, it's kind of like maybe I was exhausted or tired or something, or I wanted to show the contrast of that. So instead of a face with a bunch of detail like that, I would create a face that was like this, you know. And I think it holds just as much meaning when it's, just kind of simple. You can see it. You almost have to look for the eye, the eyebrow, the nose, the smirk, the lips, cheekbones right here, kind of going into this bigger image of a man, but he's also kind of abstract. You don't really see the eyeball, very cool. Um, I enjoyed it. I still do. This was supposed to be another representation of the sun, construction paper. You can see the bits here, mixed media it out. So this kind of piece right here, like I'm seeing it now. What I've been doing is revisiting a lot of my art. Excuse me, that's that coffee, and I can see myself using an X-Acto knife to cut this piece out, the face, cut around that, get all of the face, get all of the body, the arms, this little piece of this sun, and maybe put that into something else. You know, the background of this is great, but I can definitely do much more. Something right here, definitely translate into this older piece as well. This is another high school piece. Shout out to Miss Gauger, art teacher at Person High School when I was there. Fantastic artist and teacher. And that's where I get a lot of my teaching ability from, in terms of having a space for all students and making sure that the art students feel protected and the priority, and we get to just explore, So for a black kid in a rural area, drawing African people and images and black empires and black history in the 90s and 2000s and stuff like that. That was, like a lot of people didn't know what to do. They don't know really what to do with it now even. But yeah, very not, nothing here that's never really been not seen before. But to me, I just wanted to explore it, have it on my wall, have that history, the hieroglyphics. And I think I just enjoyed it, just me playing with a design, me playing with a silhouette. But going back to this other piece, so I would probably cut out this brown man and put him in a different piece with that pharaoh look right there. I could cut that out, maybe combine it with this image, and then combine it with another image as well, a brand new image, to just make some new art from these older pieces. You can see how, I've kept them for a long time. I'm 33, turning 34. These is coming from my sophomore year in high school. That's art 2, so that's sophomore high school, and art 4, that's senior year of high school. So, that goes way back, 2007. So, you know, you can see the wear and tear and all of that. So I would love to tear it up myself and then and create something new with it. And maybe it finds a new home with a supporter or someone that purchases my art. And then this piece is really dope. This will be the last piece, and then I'll get the rest of the day started. This piece is really dope. Another high school piece. Put a lot of time into it. I can tell that I was really enjoying large sizes, So this is probably like almost like a 18 by 24, something like that, type of canvas here. And you got the African continent, yeah, lion here. Very colorful, very abstract. This is also linked to what I'm doing now with colorful art, abstract art. That same, not trying to put too much detail, just trying to get a flow of the energy. You got this wonderful queen in the middle, and she's not looking west, she's looking into the center of Africa. Even talking about it, I kind of can step back into when I was in high school, talking about it, standing in the hallway, You know, you had the art room, the band room, the gym on that side of the school. And we had all of our art up on the wall, and people walking through and looking, and they, you know, trying to understand what was going on. And like, wow, high school, you know, high schoolers made this. If a high school kid came to me with this, I'll be very impressed. So you got uh, African continent, African silhouette images. You know, you got a warrior here. He's kind of bowing down to the queen, but he's ready to protect the whole continent, not just her. And then, you know, South Africa got the Zulu, so that's kind of where that came from. And then you got the black um, colors here with the black, the red, the green. You know, Black History Month colors, and that was charcoal. So that's charcoal red, charcoal green, charcoal black in the background that I've spread around to kind of give it this dreamy look, you know. And I would like to say, from the smell, from the touch, this was oil pastel in the middle with all the colors, and then chalk on the outside. So yeah, so this is really nice. I'm gonna do a couple more of these type of videos and make sure that they're either on my website or on my YouTube, some type of link somewhere. More than likely, this will go into my Patreon as well to support that. And just be on the lookout. Just I'm always open, so just direct message me if you have a question or if you want to buy something. Um, if you want me to appear or we can collaborate, you want to commission me for art, I'm very open to just, you know, a conversation or a message or a phone call or something like that. So just let me know. It's been wonderful. Happy Black History Month. Happy exploration of history. Think about, you know, your own history in terms of you as an individual as much as, you know, the community and the diaspora. And thank you for your time. Peace and love.